So many people have asked themselves, what should I do now? And there are too many voices of disappointment echoing inside you. You failed. At 30 years old, you want to change careers. You failed. Are you even going to get rich doing this job? You failed at this age, and you haven't even bought a car yet. You failed. I just wonder, where did we even begin to form these shared concepts and standards of success, a principle of how to live that are universally imposed on everyone? And when you do not meet those standards, they label you a failure. And it is exactly those words that have destroyed so many people. They ask themselves, what should I do now? Am I a failure? Is it too late for me to change? Did you know the Hollywood superstar who took the world by storm as the Pirate of the Caribbean used to be just a telesales agent? And Hugh Jackman, the A-list actor famous for his role in X-Men, he used to be a PE teacher. Or Oprah Winfrey, the legendary American media mogul. I believe that if you Google her past, you wouldn't believe how a woman with such a tragic childhood could completely change her destiny like that. Isn't it incredible? No matter what the issue is, we are living in a world where we are surrounded by judgments, by the expectations of our parents, by the desires of our siblings. We live in a place where from the moment we are born, we are only given the choice to become a lawyer, a teacher, a doctor, an engineer, or else you are a failure. Meanwhile, every single human being is born with their own unique abilities because we possess 8 different types of intelligence: naturalistic, mathematical, linguistic, kinesthetic, interpersonal, intrapersonal, spatial, and musical. Being good at math is not everything, and being good at English is not everything either. Have you ever thought that you could become a speaker to inspire people's lives? Have you ever thought that you could become a designer, creating the most stunning outfits so people can wear them and feel confident about themselves? Have you ever thought that you could be a video editor, using visual to tell stories that evoke deep emotion in your audience? Have you ever thought that you could be a childcare provider, pouring all your passion into it, giving parents complete peace of mind when they entrust their children to you? I do not advise you to follow your passion blindly. People say, follow your passion, but no, invest in your passion and make sure that you are good at it. Society pays for it, and what you need is to pour your heart and soul into it. Become the best in the field you choose. Learn from the best in the industry you pursue. And I firmly believe that you cannot just do what others want. You can only be yourself and do what you want. Surround yourself with positive people, with open-minded people, because you are the average of the 5 people around you. Your environment will change you, but you can also change your environment. Be confident. It is never too late to change. It is never too late to start all over again. Everyone has fears hidden in their hearts. Fear of failure, fear of the future, fear of being judged, fear of going in the wrong direction, and countless other fears. Life always has 2 sides to every story, and accept that you will have moments of failure, you will have moments of negativity, but that does not mean we just accept it and do nothing. What we need to do is to keep stepping firmly and moving forward. Learn how to live with challenges and failures. You cannot be a shiny crystal right away. You are a roof gem being polished. Polish it every single day until you become better, and you will naturally become more confident. Because confidence comes from within, not from the outside. I know so many people who drape themselves in luxury, whose images online are incredibly flashy, but inside they are completely empty. Be persistent and patient. You do not need to rush to prove yourself to anyone. You have your own journey and so does everyone else. While you are afraid of being judged, others are still moving forward on their journey. Treat your failures as a time to pause and review your path, taking one step back but moving 3 steps forward. As for those who are already gloating over their current lives without ever taking a step back, they might break and never be able to stand back up. Because success is about how many times you can stand up after falling down, not about winning just once and being done. Whether you are male or female, old or young, from the south or the north, I do not care. What I want you to focus on is to start executing your plan as early as possible. The sooner you fail, the more fascinating thing you will learn. The more you experience, the more you learn. The more people you meet, the more you will expand your perspective. I think the hardest thing is not climbing the highest mountain, becoming the richest person, or driving the most expensive car. The absolute hardest thing is figuring out the answer to the question, who are you? Who are you and what do you want? There are people who reach the end of their lives and still haven't figured out the answer. They live their lives drifting aimlessly like driftwood. Have you ever taken a moment to be serious and ask yourself, who am I? What am I looking for in this life? What does success mean to me? The moment you find it, all the distractions around you will become meaningless. Because now, you have defined the path you want to take. Let me tell you the story of Alice and the cat. In the famous movie Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, there is a scene about little Alice. When she gets lost in Wonderland, she is frightened and runs away, running and running until she meets the cat. Alice asks the cat, "Which way should I go now?" The cat answers, "That depends on where you want to go." Alice replies, "I really don't care much about where I want to get to." The cat said, "Then it doesn't matter which way you go. Once you don't care about where you want to go, any road will do." Indeed, it wasn't that the cat gave up on showing Alice the way. Even the wisest people would have to shake their heads when asked to give directions to someone who has no idea where their destination is. Find yourself a purpose in life, my friend, and do not forget. Also, find yourself teammates to stand by your side on that journey. They could be family members, friends, teachers, a team, or a community that shares your vision. Because if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. Only by going together can you receive care and support. Only by going together can people achieve great things, because no one is perfect. Only by going together does each person become a piece of the puzzle that creates a complete picture. Only by going together can we support each other through the hardest times. And only by going together can we truly understand the joy of victory and the happiness of sharing it. I believe that if you want to build a house, you can do it alone, but what if you want to build an entire castle? Well, that is worth thinking about, isn't it? It is time for the crab mentality to be eliminated, the mindset of dragging others down when you see them succeeding more than you must be eliminated. Instead, replace it with a win-win mindset, cooperating with each other to achieve even greater accomplishment. And I believe you can do this. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? I wish you success.